Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are tackling the problem called sort integers by the number of 1 bits. It's a really fun sorting and bit manipulation puzzle, so let's break down exactly how it works. We are given a list of integers. Our main goal is to sort them, but not in the usual way. Instead of just sorting from smallest to largest, we need to sort them based on how many 1 bits they have when written out in binary. Let's dig into what that actually means on the next slide. Normally, the number 3 comes before 8. But here, we care about their binary weight, or how many 1s they have. 3 has 2 1s, but 8 only has a single 1. Because 8 has fewer 1s, it wins the race and gets put earlier in our sorted list. Of course, we are going to run into ties. If we have the number 2 and the number 4, they both contain exactly one single bit set to true. When this happens, the problem tells us to just fall back to normal sorting. The smaller actual value wins. So 2 goes before 4. Make sense? Let's do a quick trace with a short list. We have 3, 8, 4, and 1. First we count their bits. 1, 4, and 8 all tie with exactly 1 bit. So we sort that group normally, resulting in 1, then 4, then 8. Finally, 3 has 2 bits, so it gets pushed to the very end of the list. That gives us our final output. Before we write code, it's good to think about edge cases. The number 0 is special because it has literally 0 bits set, meaning it will always safely land at the very start of our final list. If we have duplicate numbers, the tiebreaker logic just puts them side by side, which is perfectly fine. And our numbers only go up to 10,000, so we don't need to worry about massive numbers overflowing our bit counters. Just a quick heads up before we look at the code. We will be walking through the logic using Python, but don't worry if you prefer something else. I'll be showing the full, exact solutions for Java, C++, and JavaScript towards the end of the video. If you just want to grab the code right now, you can find it on my website, LeetCodeUnlocked.com, link is in the description. So, the absolute easiest way to solve this is to let the language do the heavy lifting for us. Most languages have a fast, built-in method, specifically designed to count how many 1s are in a binary number. All we have to do is tell our list's sorting function to group things by that bit count first, and then use the number itself as the backup plan. Here is how clean that looks in Python. We call the sort method on our list, and we pass it a custom key. This key is a little function that returns a pair of values for each number. First, it calls the built-in bit count method on the number. Second, it provides the number itself. Python sees this pair and automatically knows to sort by the first item, and only use the second item to break ties. It's almost too easy. If you want to test this code out yourself without retyping it, you can go to the LeetCodeUnlocked.com/link in the description so you can copy the exact code that is shown and explained in this video. Now getting back to the explanation, we will look at the second approach in just a second, but first I want to quickly say why this channel looks and sounds the way it does. You can probably tell this is narrated by AI. I actually built this system for myself so I could generate clear, instant explanations the moment a daily problem drops to help myself learn. It helps me study much faster, and I upload them here in case they help you too. I don't put ads in these videos, and I don't take any sponsorships. Anyway, let's get back to the video. If you get this in an interview, they will almost certainly ask you to do it without the built-in trick to see if you understand binary math. Our second approach solves this by manually inspecting the bits. We create a mask which is just the number 1, and we test it against our target number. Then we shift our mask to the left, testing the next position and the next, until we've checked the whole number. Let's break down those bitwise operations. We use the and/or symbol to combine our number and our mask. If the result isn't 0, it means we found a 1 at that exact spot. If we did, we use the XOR operation to basically erase that 1 from our number. Then, we use the left shift operator to slide our mask over by 1 space. We keep doing this until we've erased all the 1s and our number hits 0. And here is the full code for the mask approach. We define a helper function called findWeight. It starts the weight at 0 and the mask at 1. Inside the while loop, it does exactly what we just talked about, checking the bit, incrementing the weight if it's there, erasing it, and shifting the mask. Finally, we use this new helper function in our custom sort key, right alongside the number itself for the tiebreaker. Let's trace the number 13, which is 1101 in binary. On the first step, our mask is looking at the far right spot. It sees a 1. So weight goes up to 1, and we erase that bit from the number. Next loop we shift the mask left. It looks at the second spot, but sees a 0 so nothing happens. We shift again, see a 1, increment weight, erase it. We shift one last time, see the final one, increment weight to 3, erase it. The number is now 0, so we stop, returning a weight of 3. There is actually a much faster way to count bits manually, known as Brian Kernighan's algorithm. The problem with our mask method was that if we had a massive number with just a single one-way at the end, we still had to shift our mask dozens of times past all the zeros. This new trick is basically magic. It completely skips the zeros and jumps directly from one set bit to the next. The entire algorithm relies on one incredible line of math. We update our number by doing a bitwise AND between the number itself and the number minus 1. Without getting too deep into the binary math, subtracting 1 causes a cascading flip of the bits on the right side. When you AND that result with the original, it perfectly isolates and erases whatever the lowest 1 bit is, leaving the rest of the number completely untouched. Look how beautifully simple the code becomes. Our findWeight helper function doesn't even need a mask variable anymore. As long as the number isn't 0, we just bump up our weight counter and use that magic formula to chop off the lowest 1 bit. Once all the ones are chopped off, the loop ends. We pass this hyper-efficient helper function right into our sort key, just like before. Let's run 13 through this new algorithm to see the speed difference. Remember, 13 is 1101. First pass, we subtract 1, leaving 1100. We AND them together, and the lowest bit is gone. Weight is 1. Second pass, we do it again. The lowest bit, which is in the 4's place, gets deleted. Weight is 2. Third pass, we delete the final bit in the 8's place. The number hits 0, weight is 3. Notice we did this in 3 steps, completely ignoring that 0 bit in the middle. Let's talk about performance. The time complexity is big O of n log n, where n is the length of our list. You might think counting the bits would add a lot of time, but because numbers in computers have a fixed maximum size, like 32 bits, counting them takes a tiny, constant amount of time. So the speed is entirely decided by the language's sorting algorithm. The space complexity is order n, which is just the memory needed by the sorting process under the hood. Alright, that covers the Python solutions and all the core concepts. As promised, here are the full solutions for Java, C++, and JavaScript. I'll be using the fast built-in bit counting methods for these. Instead of pausing and typing these out, you can just go to LeetCodeUnlock.com via the link in the description to copy and paste the exact code directly into your editor. Here's the full solution in Java. Because Java's standard sort doesn't let us use custom logic on primitive integer arrays easily, we first convert it to an array of integer objects. Then we use the built-in integer.bitCount method to compare them, falling back to a standard comparison if the bits tie. Finally, we convert it back to primitives. Next up here is the C++ version. C++ makes this incredibly sleek. We just call the standard sort function and pass in a custom lambda expression. Inside, we use the super fast built-in popcount method to get our weights. If they are equal, we return whichever actual number is strictly less than the other. And finally, here is the solution in JavaScript. JavaScript doesn't have a direct built-in bit counter, so we quickly write our own using the super-fast Brian Kernighan trick we learned earlier. Then, we just use the standard array sort, returning the difference in bit counts, or the difference in the numbers themselves if there's a tie. So let's wrap it up. We learned how to hijack a standard sorting function to use our own custom logic. We saw that while built-in tools are great, knowing the math behind it is even better. And we learned a famous algorithm for quickly erasing bits to find a number's true binary weight. Before we finish up, I want to mention I have another channel called LeetCode Unlocked. I'm on a personal mission to eventually post a simple, clear solution for literally every single LeetCode problem on the entire platform. If you want to study classic problems outside of just the daily challenge, make sure to check it out. If you want to help support that massive goal of covering every problem, you can throw a couple bucks in the tip jar at buymeaboba.com/LeetCodeDaily. Also, please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I post the daily LeetCode problem as soon as it comes out, so you can get your streak done early and get on with your day. Keep coding, and I'll catch you in the next one.